Okay, so once you've signed up for Weebly, you're going to find that your dashboard will look like this. And obviously these are my sites here, but when you decide to add your own site, you click Add Site. And it'll ask you to choose a theme just to help you get started. Let's go with, well, you can tell they have themes that are built to appeal to teachers. It'll ask you to choose your domain, and that just means what you'll type in for the URL or the internet address to get there. So in this case, I'm just going to do your standard Weebly site, and we'll call it, let's put my name, let's call it seantesting.weebly.com, and that's what people will type to go to this webpage. Hit continue, and you'll have your basic page right here. For you, it might come up with a pop-up window saying that you can go straight to building your site or have them help you plan it. And Weebly really has done a good job providing a lot of support, but I'll just show you some things quickly, and you can explore that if you want to, or do it later. But once you've added a layout, it's really easy to change things and make it the way you want it to look. For example, I don't want this to be called My Site, so I will click it and I'll just type in the new site, whatever it is I want it to be. Test ePortfolio site. Okay, of course you could say our class homepage. Now, all your tools are over here, and they're divided by basic structure. That's adding things like buttons and columns or dividers. Media, so you can add video or audio, YouTube, or even files like documents and PowerPoints and things. And then more options, social icons, RSVP, all this stuff here, a poll, and embed code, which is handy for when you have an HTML code you want to embed. But we're not really going to focus on these here. The basics are you use your control panel. If you want a title here, just drag the title over. Click here to edit. And it's really that easy the whole time. Now I want a picture. I'll click here. You can search for a photo. Like you can see, I searched for one of a bus, and it comes up with professional photos, which you have to buy. But there are free photos too, available from the Creative Commons, and so you can just add that. If that's a little big for me, I'm going to shrink it down, and that looks good. Nah, it doesn't look good. Smaller. Alright. Suppose you're welcoming them to the welcoming your students to the first day, or saying that you're looking forward to the first day. Now, as your front page or your home page changes over time, you might decide that you want to have some columns to kind of spread out your space. So you can take the columns and put them where you think you would like them. In this case, I'll put them here. And now what you've done is you've created two different areas where you could put elements. So, whoops, I didn't mean to put that there. You can have your picture there and some text over here. And we can upload a new picture. And add some text. Maybe we want a slideshow. As you go through the year, you could, there's a lot of different styles, but as you go through the year, you might decide to put some photos on your front page that highlight what you've done. And no, I'm not going to upload. Well, I guess I can. My pictures are okay. So I'll just add a few. This is cute. We'll do that one too. And I don't think Edmodo will mind being here. Click Save. And then, I mean, you can see it's just a slideshow. It'll go through. This, that was my wife and my youngest son, Max. If you decide you don't really like how this looks, how this photo is lower than this one, getting rid of stuff is just as easy. Click the X. Are you sure? Yeah. Delete it. It's gone. Now it's better. It's more lined up. So this is fine for a front page, but suppose I want to add a blog. That's not hard to do. I'll just go to Pages, and this is the current page we were just editing. This is the layout. We'll add a page, and we can add a standard page or a blog page. I'll make this a blog. Call it our class blog. You can choose any kind of style you want here. You could pick a landing page, no header, tall header. You don't need to know what that means, just the picture explains it all. We'll go with a short header, hit save. And now you can see up here, and one of the nice things about Weebly is that if I want to go back to editing my home page, I can just click it here. And then I'm back home, and I can edit all these elements. For class blog, now we're here. It automatically sets up blogs with everything you see here, where you can just click here and edit this stuff. You can make a new post, of course, and the editor that comes up looks something like this. You can put in whatever title you want, and then it's the same thing when you're posting as when you were building your page. That's the other great thing about Weebly, is that the tools are consistent across everything you use. So, well, we already have a title. That would be a little redundant, so we'll get rid of that. You can do an image with text, where you can put your update here and click a picture. Again, we'll just put another one in. Here's a nice one on the letter A. So, this would be a little young for my students, but works fine for an example. And you can just publish this live when you need to. Now, suppose I got a little tired of this layout. Up here I can click on Design, and I can go to Change Theme. And by default, it shows you all the themes. You can see over here as I keep scrolling down, it just keeps getting longer and longer. If you want to kind of make it a little easier, you can click Simple, or whatever might appeal to you, Fun, and find something that you'd rather try. And you can see all the content that you had is fine. It stays there. All that changes is the layout. These social icons, you can put in your information here, or if you don't want them, you can just close them all out and then it'll tell you that they were hidden. You can add them anytime later on. The other, another nice thing about Weebly is that it automatically gives you a mobile view, and it automatically makes your homepage work for a mobile site. So this is something like what it would look like on a phone. This is how you would switch between the pages you had. Well, let's go back to desktop view. And that really is basic editing with Weebly. I'll post some more videos later on with some of the more complex stuff, but it's just all very easy to use. Thank you for watching, and look for more later.